Hello, everyone. Today, I'm excited to share with you all two valuable resources that can support a mastery learning environment in your classroom. Mastery learning is all about ensuring that students fully understand a topic before moving on. And these resources will help both teachers and students stay organized and motivated. So let's dive in. So our first resource that we'll be reviewing today is our student progress tracker. On the student progress tracker, as you can see, I hope you guys can see it. In my classroom, we go by standards. So I have given the students all the standards that we will cover in this particular quarter or 9 weeks. And that way, with each standard that we have, we usually do a quiz, we usually do homework, classwork, and then a project for each standard. And then after that, each student can actually track their progress, so they will actually be able to keep up and stay organized with what have they completed during that particular standard. For example, for the first standard, we have a quiz. As you can see, this particular student, she had an X in this one, and that's because she probably did not master the standard. So that gives me as a teacher the opportunity to go back and look at the exact standard that she needs more help on. And during my intervention period or tutorial block, that way that student can come and receive that additional information needed or additional time needed for that particular lesson. So as you can see, she did not master the quiz, the homework, or the classwork, but she did very good on the project. That can also mean that this student is very creative. She loves hands-on work. It just makes it seems gives you a sense about the student as well. However, if you look at the next standard here, NBT2, she has mastered that standard. She has all check mark, all happy faces. She completed the quiz, she mastered it. Homework, she mastered it. Classwork, she mastered it. Project, she mastered it. So that's good. I don't need to go back over that standard with that particular student. She's doing really well with that particular standard. So that gives me an idea of how she's done. That gives her an idea of what she's done and how she's done in class as well. The next particular standard, NBT3, she has a check mark for the quiz. However, there is a blank for the homework. That tells me and tell her that I did not receive her homework. That gives her the opportunity to go back, make up her homework so she can also receive credit for that particular assignment. And then for classwork, she has mastered it. For the project, she has mastered it. So that gives us a really good clear vision of basically what we're working on in class, what the students have mastered, what they have not mastered. And this tracker basically students can see exactly where they are in the learning process of what they need to work on next. This also promotes self-regulation and responsibility for their learning. For teachers, it is a great tool to quickly identify which students might be struggling with particular assignments or even just that particular lesson or standard for that particular block. So that way I can use my intervention periods or my support periods like during tutorial to help those students in a better way. And moving on, my next resource that I have implemented in my classroom that will be very, very beneficial is a daily planning sheet for students. This is the daily planning sheet. It looks just like this. And this daily planning sheet helps students stay organized with their daily tasks and goals. It includes sections for the particular day. You can write the class, that particular day, what assignment that they need to work on or complete, and also the due date for that assignment. If any necessary materials are needed, students can jot that down in a note box at the bottom. So this way it helps students just to stay organized for different lessons or classes that they need. Also, anything that needs to be studied, they have a study session. They can literally just jot down what they need to study at home. So if they're having difficulties in class and they need to go home and study, they can write it right there in that box. And that way they don't have to remember. They can just pull out their daily planning sheet, see what needs to be done when they get to the house, and then that way that it will help them just to stay organized and stay on top of things. And then also my favorite part of the daily plan is sheet is the reflection. The reflection is most important for me because it allows students to think critically about their learning, internalize what they learn, and identify areas that might need more attention. So for the reflection on this one, it says, I am happy for, and she gets to, or he or she gets to write something about what they're happy for. And then they also have, I am looking forward to. What are you looking forward to for the week? This gives students something to just write about as well. Also, they get to talk about their least favorite. What was their least favorite thing? Or what is something that they can work on this week? Was it their attitude? Was it their behavior? Was it something just academically that they can work on? My least favorite part, I need to study more. Maybe that's something. Whatever is needed, this is a great paper or planning for them to work on as well. So, in summary, the student progress tracker and the daily planning sheet are excellent tools to support a mastery learning classroom. They help students stay organized, focused, and motivated while also providing teachers with valuable insights into progress monitoring. I encourage each and every one of you to implement these similar resources in your classroom to enhance your teaching and support your students' journey mastery. Thank you for watching.